Good morning, good morning, good morning. And welcome again to our second Sunday morning fitness workout. We're glad that several of you have decided to join us. We got some positive feedback from last week's activity. And in fact, I even got a text from a friend of mine who lives in Trinidad who saw it live. I don't know if she's with us right now at this point in time, but we're glad that you have decided to join us. So anyhow, a couple of things I want to say is don't forget to hydrate. I hope you started drinking water from last night and that today you'll hydrate because hydration is very, very important. And I hope that several of you took the opportunity to do some of the stretching um, during the week. So we're going to do a continuation of what we did last week. And hopefully, by the time you get to week 6, you'll be limber like my daughters did. I realized that there are some muscles I had that I didn't know were operational. So today, like I said, we're going to do part 2, and we hope you will enjoy it like you did last week. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Angelique.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to week 2. Thank you guys for joining again. As I spoke about last week, before we do our workout, we're gonna stretch. Before we stretch, we're gonna warm up so you guys can stand. Okay, so what we're gonna do actually for warm up today, I thought I'd make it a little bit more fun, something we used to do in AY Sabbath school when we were kids. Like I said before, for warm ups, you could do some like a little brisk walk, or you can do some jumping jacks and high knees. What I'm gonna do to start off, I actually thought it'd be fun to do Father Abraham, make it fun. How we're gonna do this is when you're doing it, just make sure you're marching the whole time, just to warm yourself up. And yeah, if we still feel like we need a little bit more of a warm up, we could do something else such as jumping jacks, high knees, whatever. But we'll see after. So okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna start.
Did she freeze, Pastor? Yeah, mine's frozen on my end too. Okay, go to my.
It's not frozen.
I'm frozen.
It's not frozen.
Yeah, it was frozen on my end as well.
Okay, hold on.
It's not now. I see some movement now.
Okay.
Well, now it's dark. There we go.
You see me?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's still very slow.
Well.
But Brother Williams, yours is good.
Yes, go to my.
Okay, we'll spotlight
Okay.
yours. Boom.
No.
Good morning.
Okay, go ahead. No, it's okay. I know.
Okay, ready? Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's pray, Lord God, and Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons had Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord, right and left hand. Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord, right hand, left hand, right foot. Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. Right hand, left hand, right foot, left foot. Father Abraham had many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. Right hand, left hand, right foot, left foot, chin up. Father Abraham had many sons had Father Abraham. I'm one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. Right hand, left hand, right foot, left foot, chin up, chin down. Father Abraham, and many sons have Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. Right hand, left hand, right foot, left foot, chin up, chin down, turn around. Father Abraham had many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. Right hand, left hand, right foot, chin up, chin down, turn around, sit down. Woo! Y'all feel warm? I don't know if it's me because we're outside, but I feel warmed up. You guys feel warmed up? Okay, just to add on, just for, extra security, we'll do 10 jumping jacks.
Tell the pastor to go to your camera.
Pastor, can you see me now?
Yes.
Okay, time to go to your camera.
Okay, that's saying you should come to my camera. If you can.
Okay. Boom.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do 10 jumping jacks and 10 high knees. If you can't really do the actual jacks, just march in place again. Just try bringing your knees as high as possible. Same for high knees. Just try marching. That's the easiest thing to keep your body warm as well. So for those who can, we're gonna do 10 jumping jacks. Okay, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and then 10 high knees. Remember with the high knees, 1, that counts as 1. Okay? And make sure you stay on your toes when you're doing this as well, so you don't injure yourself. Okay, ready? 10 and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're gonna stretch. Woo! All right. So actually, before we stretch, if you need some water, take a quick water break. Take a little sip. You need some. It's hot out there. All right. Start off with our arms. We're gonna go around. When you do it this time, just bring around, okay? So we're gonna do 10 of those going back, and then we'll go forward. Okay, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Our neck, gonna pull it to your right, and 10 seconds, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're gonna do 3 head rolls clockwise. Go. 1, 2, 3. Now switch. Go counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna stretch out our arms. So you're gonna take your right hand, cross it over your body, take your left hand, and it's gonna go in front of that arm, and you're gonna push back near your elbow area. Okay, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You're gonna our right hand, stretch it up, bend it, and you're gonna take your left hand and you're gonna push down on your elbow as far as you can go. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. Again, left straight up, bend your elbow, take your right hand and push down as far as you can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, shake it off. All right, now we're gonna take our feet, you're gonna put them together. We're gonna reach down and go as far as you can and try to touch your toes or try to touch the ground. Again, like I said before, if you are able to do that, try keeping your back as straight as possible when you go down. So when you kind of go down, you wanna be from here and you wanna slowly down and keep your back as straight as possible, okay? So we're gonna do that for 10 seconds. So reach and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're gonna take our feet about shoulder width apart and you're gonna go down as far as possible. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry. Okay. Oh, another tip for when you're stretching, I forgot to mention this last week, but sometimes what you want to do when you're trying to stretch as far as you can, sometimes you tense your muscles up. You don't want to do that. You want to try keeping it like, you don't want to flex them. So you don't want to like tighten up. You kind of want to keep it loose. I know sometimes it's hard, but what you could do when you're stretching, for instance, if you're coming down here and you really pull the stretch, but you want to push just maybe a little bit harder, a tip that you can do is shake your head yes, and then shake your head no. And you should be able to go down just a little bit. If it still feels like it's a stretch, you can keep shaking your head, and you should be able to hold it for as long as you need to. Yeah, that's a tip I learned from one of my friends, but I forgot to mention it last week. So that's just a little tip for whatever stretch you're doing when you have to really extend yourself, okay? So now, okay, so now your shoulder width apart, kind of go maybe a little bit farther. And we're gonna go to our right side. Again, if you can, both hands, you want to either grab your ankle or your leg and kind of just try to pull your head as close to your knee as possible. That's kind of the goal. If you can already do your ankle, try reaching the floor or grabbing like your foot or try reaching the bottom of your foot. All right, so we're gonna do 10 seconds of that. So go ahead and stretch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're gonna go to the other side. One more thing to add with the stretching, make sure you're breathing. I know sometimes you're like, woo, oh, okay, I'm stretching, and you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you're breathing so oxygen are getting to the lungs, and it helps. Yeah, relaxing your muscles so you can stretch them. Okay, so don't hold your breath. Breathe. All right. So now we're gonna do the other side. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Now we're gonna come down to the ground. Okay. You're gonna have your legs right in front of you. And we're gonna okay, legs in front of you. You're gonna take your right foot, you're gonna bend it, now you're gonna put it over your left leg. You're gonna take your left hand and you're gonna put it between your leg and your body, and then you're gonna push against it so you can stretch your back. Turn as much as you can. And we're gonna do this for 10 seconds, okay? Remember to breathe. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're gonna switch. Straighten out your right leg, bend your left leg, put your left foot over your leg, take your right hand, you're gonna push against your leg, and 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now what we're gonna do is you're gonna bend your left leg again. Maybe not too much. You're gonna take your right foot and you're gonna put it right above your knee. And then you're gonna take your left foot and you're gonna try to push it as much as possible, as high as you can. We're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. Make sure your arms are locked so you're keeping yourself upright. If you can't push all the way back, that's fine, as far as you can feel the stretch, okay? So 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're gonna switch. You're gonna bend your right leg. You're gonna take your left foot and you're gonna put it right above your knee. And then you're gonna push back as far as you can. We're gonna hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're almost done with the stretching. I'm gonna have you put your legs out straight. And again, with your reach, you wanna kind of straighten out your body. And you're gonna try reaching as far as you can, whether it's your toes. If you feel comfortable at your toes, try reaching more for your heel for your toe. And you want to try bringing your face as close to your knee as possible. That's the goal. Remember to breathe, and the same thing applies for here. If you're here and you feel like, oh, I can't, you can shake your head, shake it yes, shake it no, and then you should be able to stretch just a little bit more, okay? All right, so we're gonna stretch 10 seconds and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we're gonna. Okay, so we're gonna go here. And it was mentioned that last week we saw Desiree and I. We can kind of, we're pretty flexible. We used to do gymnastics when we were younger. We stretched, during the week sometimes. So remember, just go as far as you can. You will, if you continue to stretch, you can get here. Okay. So. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna reach over to our right foot first. 10 seconds. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna go over to our left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're gonna put your arms straight out. You're gonna take your right hand, you're gonna put it right next to your left thigh, and you're gonna take your left hand, you're gonna reach as far as you can, over to your right. And we're gonna hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Back out to the T and take your left hand, put it by your right thigh, and you're gonna lean over to your left foot. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, back up. Now we're gonna do reach for both toes if you can, as far as you can. We're gonna hold for 10 seconds. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're gonna pancake. So just try to lay. You're gonna reach forward and lay as flat as you can. We're gonna hold it for 10 seconds. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our last stretch for this morning, you're gonna take your feet and you want the bottom of your feet to touch. And this is a butterfly. Your feet. The palm of your feet. Yeah, what you want to do with this stretch, for more of a beginner level, what you could do is just flutter like a butterfly, called the butterfly stretch. If you kind of have more of a stretch, kind of the goal of this stretch, you want your knees to touch the floor. So what I do, some people do, they're just maybe if they have one side that can touch and the other can't, they'll push down. Or me, I grab my toes and I take my elbows and I try pushing down as far as I can go. So whether you do the flutter, butterfly, or if you want to push down on your elbows, it's up to you. We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. Okay, we'll do 15. Remember to breathe. Okay, so 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so we're all stretched. If you need a water break, let's take one. I'm gonna talk to you guys about what we're gonna do real quick. So let me just get a little sip. Okay, so I don't know if you guys were here last week. If you weren't, the video is on the YouTube page. If you want to scroll a little bit, you should find it under New Hope Fitness Week 1. Last week we kind of did more of the stretching aspect, and we'll continue like rotating these exercises and stuff. But we'll kind of like expand on them like week by week. So last week I mentioned we're going to be doing legs today. Today is going to be a leg day. Okay, so yeah, a few things with legs. What I do recommend with our exercises today, you're gonna see me and Desiree using resistance bands. You don't have to have resistance bands to do these exercises, it's totally fine, but kind of like when you get used to doing certain exercises and you need to build on your strength, these are really helpful. You can get these almost anywhere. I think Five Below has some. Walmart, Target, Amazon. I actually need to get some new ones because these are becoming I need stronger ones. But yeah, I actually got these at the Dollar Tree. You can check your local Dollar Tree and maybe they have them. I found them once and I've never seen them at any other Dollar Tree, but once I saw them, I was like, oh, I have to go get some. So yeah, these are really good for building on strength because you don't want to keep using the same, if you keep, I just drew a blank. I'm so sorry. But yeah, like with weights, if you're doing weights and you start off with a 3-pound, you get used to the 3-pound, it's not really helping you build your muscles or strength. So you move on to a 5-pound, 10-pound, 15, et cetera, et cetera. So these are really good to have. You don't have to have them, especially these first few weeks when we are doing these leg exercises. Unless you're used to it, I wouldn't recommend it just because, you don't want to strain yourself or hurt yourself too soon, So We're gonna do leg exercises today, and how we're gonna do these, we're not gonna do them by how many you can do. What I find works best, because all of us are at different like levels of strength and how much we can do, where I'm gonna do it timed. So pretty much I'm gonna give us an exercise and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. I'm going to set a timer. It's gonna be set for 30 seconds, and we're gonna do that exercise for 30 seconds. Do it at your own pace. Don't take it too fast. If you see me or Desiree or Lamar or my dad doing it a little bit faster than you, that's totally fine. Do what you can do. Don't strain yourself. Some of these exercises, I couldn't really find alternative exercises for them. So I hope you guys just bear with me. Okay, so if you do have resistance band or are interested in getting them, what you want to do depending on the exercise, you just put your feet inside and because all the exercises I'm pretty sure you can. They're pretty much going to be right here above your knee. I'm sorry, I'm wearing black leggings with a black resistance band, but this is the strongest one I have. So they're gonna be about, here's my knee, it stops here. You're gonna be somewhere around here. Depending on the exercise, you might want to come up with them, but for the most part, this is where you keep them. So we're doing some leg exercises. They're nothing crazy or anything. So what we're gonna do is, well, I probably should have started off with that. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna take these off. Well, we could. All right, so the first exercise we're gonna do are lunges. Okay, so how these work is pretty much it's like taking a step. So I'll show you a sideways view. You would step, and you want to be here, about here. You don't want your knee to be too far over your foot. You want it to be kind of like if you have a 90-degree angle here. So pretty much you would step down, and you would come back up. And then same with the other side. Back up.
Step back.
And it is a little bit hard. If you're home and you have like a table or a chair that you can kind of put to the side to help you like maintain balance, you can do that. But what you don't want to do is have both hands on the chair or table. You know, it kind of takes away from the exercise from your leg, and it kind of puts it in your arms. So if you're gonna have like a chair or something, have it here, depending on what leg you're using, and you would just help it with yourself with balance. Okay? So what we're gonna do is, if I can get it started. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate with it. So you're gonna do left or right, like whatever. You come back up, and then you switch together and come back up. Yeah. So we just do that. We're gonna keep going until the timer goes off. If I can. All right. So we're gonna do for 30 seconds. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. And come back up. Up and this way. Switch. Come back up. Your knee shouldn't really hit the ground. If it's hitting the ground, you need to step a little bit farther. It shouldn't when you come down, it shouldn't like bounce. It shouldn't hit it that hard. That means you're not stepping wide enough. It should just kind of be like a tap. 28, 29, 30. Okay? So that was the first exercise. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 sets of everything. So we start off at lunges, we'll do the other exercise I have, and then we'll do it a second time, okay? So for the next exercise, we're gonna do side lunges. So these were basic lunges where you just step out this way. Side lunges is you're facing forward and you're gonna step to the side as far as you can, come back in, and step to the other side. Okay? For this one, if you're gonna use a chair or table, it's best if you have the chair and table in front of you, and then you step. My brain was not comprehending at that time. But yeah, that's how it would go, okay? So we're gonna do that for 30 seconds as well. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. Let me. I really didn't talk about how to actually do it. I just kind of showed you guys. What you want to do is you're gonna step out. The foot that you step out on is the foot that's bending. So the foot that stays, you want to keep it straight the whole time. I should have expanded on that. I apologize. So you step, and as soon as your foot comes down, that's when you bend. And then you come back in. You're stretching again. This one, stay straight. This one bends. Okay? All right. So on the count of 3, we're going to do it for real this time. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Okay? And go. And last one. All right, good. So that was the second exercise. So first we did lunges, then we did side lunges. The next exercise, we're going to do our squats. So I'm gonna put on my resistance band. Pretty much with or without the resistance band, the exercise is the exact same. All right, so pretty much like how we were stretching earlier and you have your feet about shoulder width apart. You wanna have a shoulder width apart. Actually, before we continue, take a water break if you need it. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying not to kill anybody. Okay, after this one, I have 2 more exercises and then we're gonna wrap up, okay? So now we're gonna do some squats. So pretty much, like I said, your feet are gonna be shoulder width apart. What you wanna do, if you need the assistance again, you have the chair or table with you, use it. If you're outside and there's like a wall, that might help too. Pretty much what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit down like you're sitting in a chair as far as you can go, and you're gonna come back up. What you don't wanna do, don't do this. You don't wanna lean forward, that's not a squat. Keep your back as straight as possible, and then like you would sit in a chair, squat. Okay? So we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. On count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Remember to breathe.
It's because my toes are pointed out.
Okay, last one. Okay, good job. All right, so last 2 exercises are really basic, but they seem really easy, but once you start doing them for a good amount of time, you're like, ooh, I feel the burn. Okay, so for the first one, they're called band walks. So pretty much what you want to do, you're not going to be in a complete squat, but you're going to squat just a little bit. And what you want to do is you're pretty much just walking. Walk, 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 and then you're going to walk back. If you have a mat, it's kind of easy to see how much you can walk. If you want to walk more, then you can, but pretty much you're just going to be walking forward and then walking backwards. But make sure you keep that squat. That's when you're going to feel the burn. If you're not squatting, you're kind of just standing, you're not going to feel as much. Even if you're not squat at even this low, at least if you're bending your knees a little bit, you should feel something. If you don't feel something after the first few times, then maybe you need to squat just a little bit more, okay? So we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Okay, ready? And go. Make sure to breathe. Okay, and done. Okay, for the last exercise, it's pretty much the same method that we were just doing, but instead of walking forward and backward, we're gonna be walking side to side. Okay, so you'll be here, maybe take like 2 steps, and then come back. So about 2 steps between, and you're just gonna keep walking. All right, so make sure you're squatting again. You should feel it in your gluteus maximus and about your thigh area. And then, yeah, you should feel it. Hopefully y'all are feeling it. If not, again, squat just a little bit. If you're here, you're not feeling just a little bit lower, okay? So we do it for 30 seconds. And this will be our last exercise for today, and we will cool down after, okay? So, ready, and go. Remember to breathe. Okay. And that is it for today for the exercise. If you got through, even if you didn't, give yourself a round of applause, a little pat on the back, you know, because you did it. So right now, like I said last week, with stretching to prevent injury, you want to stretch before you exercise, and you also want to stretch after. The after stretching isn't as intense as the before. This is more of just a little cool down stretch. So we're gonna do that. Need some water, get some water, and then we're gonna cool down, okay? You okay? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna cool down, stretch real quick, just to make sure, you know, muscles don't tense up after anything, and keep yourself limber, all right? So we're gonna start with the neck. We're just gonna do clockwise 3 times, and then counterclockwise 3 times, okay? So clockwise, and go. 1, 2, 3, and counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're gonna take our arms out, put your right hand across, stretch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're gonna do shoulders. We're gonna do backwards 10 and then forward 10. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember to breathe. 7, 8, 9, 10, and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, feet together. You're gonna reach down as far as you can. Remember to breathe in 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember shake if you need to. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna stretch to the right side. Okay, and 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And go ahead to the middle. Remember to breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and that's all we really have to do for a cool down stretch. Yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's exercise. Remember, if you want to, I recommend coming back maybe later in the week, Tuesday, Thursday, watching this again, kind of building up on those muscles. Next week, we will be doing core, my favorite. Oh yeah, your core, your stomach. We're going to be working a little bit on some of those exercises that you can do. And yes, that is all for today. Make sure you drink your water. Stay hydrated again. If you could drink about 2 bottles of water before you come on Sundays, that'll keep yourself hydrated. Make sure you bring your water when you come. And yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed week. And thank you guys for tuning in with me again for week 2. I'll see you guys next week for week 3.
Thank you.
What happened?